Siarkopol Tarnobrzeg Spółka ZOO, Polski Związek Tenisa Stołowego, Goda PHU Edward Buława, Hotel Ewa, firma sprzętowa Tibar, Podkarpacie. And now we want to introduce our special guests. Mr. Pedro Mura, President of the European Table Tennis Union. Ms. Heike Allert, Deputy President of the European Table Tennis Union. Ms. Sandra Deaton, Vice President for Finances of the European Table Tennis Union. Ms. Sonia Grefberg, Vice President of the European Table Tennis Union. Ms. Ina Josepsone, Vice President of the European Table Tennis Union. Ms. Beatrice Romanescu, Vice President of the International Table Tennis Federation. Mr. Paweł Ryc, Marketing Director of NASA. Mr. Robert Korzeniowski, Ministry of Sport and Tourism Representative. And Mr. Sebastian Jagiełowicz, President of Polish Table Tennis Federation.
Witamy Państwa bardzo serdecznie. To rzeczywiście historyczne wydarzenie, jak wiemy doskonale. 4 razy w historii nasz klub KTSN Siarkopol Tarnobrzeg zdobywał tytuł klubowych mistrzyń Europy, a teraz po raz pierwszy w historii europejskich rozgrywek żeńskiego tenisa stołowego właśnie taka formuła. Jesteśmy bardzo dumni, że miasto Tarnobrzeg, że klub KTSN Siarkopol jest gospodarzem tych historycznych, wyjątkowych zmagań. Drodzy Państwo, przypomnę tylko o godzinie 15:07 początek pierwszego meczu półfinałowego UCAM Cartagena, hiszpańska drużyna kontra francuski TT Metz, a o godzinie 19:00 drugie półfinałowe spotkanie, z pewnością frapujące wszystkich nas, kibiców nie tylko na Podkarpaciu, kibiców polskiego tenisa stołowego, aktualne wicemistrzynie Polski, drużyna, która jest przecież rozstawiona w tych kończących się rozgrywkach elitarnych Europy z numerem 1, a zatem KTSN Siarkopol, gospodynie kontra obrończynie trofeum, niemiecki zespół TTT Berlin Eastside. To oczywiście dzisiejsze emocje i dzisiejsze zmaganie, natomiast jutro, zgodnie z harmonogramem, o godzinie 15:00 wielki finał, w którym zagrają zwycięzcy dzisiejszych spotkań półfinałowych. Drużyna TT Metz i drużyna UCAM Cartagena to oczywiście zespoły niesamowicie utytułowane. Pragnę przypomnieć, hiszpański klub z Cartageny zbudował jedną z najsilniejszych potęg w hiszpańskim tenisie stołowym. Przecież 20 tytułów mistrza kraju, kilka trofeów również w europejskich rozgrywkach, ale także to pierwszy hiszpański klub, który zdobył tytuł Europejskiego Pucharu w roku 2009. Teraz Cartagena stoi przed wielkim wyzwaniem. Po raz pierwszy bowiem zawodniczki tego zespołu awansowały do wielkiego finału Ligi Mistrzyń, do finałowego turnieju. Z kolei zespół francuski, jak wiemy zapewne doskonale, kilka dni temu zdobył po raz 7 w historii tytuł mistrzyń Francji i teraz wystąpi właśnie ponownie w finałowych zmaganiach. Pamiętamy jeszcze ubiegły sezon, kiedy to drużyna TT Metz była finalistą tychże zmagań Ligi Mistrzów. Ale to nie tylko był rok 2025, ale także rok 2023. Zapewne trudno wskazać jednoznacznie faworyta tego pierwszego półfinału. Szykuje się nam zatem, drodzy Państwo, z pewnością zacięte widowiskowe spotkanie na miarę poziomu, który reprezentują obie europejskie ekipy ścisłego topu.
League Women Final Four. Now it's time for the first semifinal.
I couldn't hear you.
Tennis from Spain and Metz TT from France. Now it's time to introduce.
Have you already started or not yet?
Our match
Yeah.
officials.
It's off right now.
Referee,
Is it?
Francesco Lutz from Italy. Umpires, Goda from Sweden.
I can't hear anything.
And Markus Berger from Austria. And now time for our teams. Clap your hands for the UCAM Cartagena T.M from Spain. Jesus Cantero, come. Tennis veteran from France, Coach Lutz.
So the players are here in Poland being introduced to the crowd. And the first match today, there will be 2 semi-finals today and a final tomorrow. The first semi-final is between Metz TT from France against UCAM Cartagena from Spain. There you can see the great 18-year-old Hannah Goda. Represents Egypt internationally, represents Metz in her club matches.
So let's start the warm-up and the sport and emotions.
So it's wonderful to be here in Poland, and we're in Tarnobrzeg in the southeast of the country, and we're at the Klub Tenisa Stołowego, and that is table tennis for you. And we're going to have some fantastic table tennis coming up. It's the women's Final Four of the ETTU Champions League. The first time they've run a Final Four in a home venue. So the home club are Kartajes Xiao of Tarnobrzeg, and also we have UCAM Cartagena, who are playing now against Metz TT of France. And then this evening we'll see the home team playing against the holders, and that's TTC Berlin East Side of Germany. I'm delighted to have with me the one and only Matilda Ekholm of Sweden, 7-time Swedish women's champion and 4 European medals, 3 or 4 times, I think, Olympic qualifier. And it's great to have you with me here, Matilda.
Thank you. It's great to be here, Colin.
Great, so the first match is going to be Metz TT, and Hannah Goda is number 1 and is going out first as number 1. And for Cartagena, we have going out first will be their number, well, 3 in theory, but 2 in this match, and that's Daniela Ortega of Chile. That will be the first game coming on. We start here at 3 p.m. and the second semi-final will begin at 7 p.m. local time. So we're in Central European time at the moment. 7 p.m. for the second semi-final tonight between Tarnobrzeg and Berlin East Side. So Hannah has won the toss, and she's chosen ends, actually. Don't know why she might do that.
The only thing I could think of is the big poster behind the table. She wants to start maybe not looking at that, but it's pretty far away, so I wouldn't be too bothered.
Yeah, might be for her first psychological attempt at dominance there.
Yeah.
The other player's wondering, why has she done that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely part of the game.
It was for you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Great. Well, it's great to have you here. Great to be together. And so it's the champions of France against the champions of Spain. If we look first of all at Hannah Goda there, who you can see. So Hannah is leading the way. She's only 18 years of age and had an absolutely wonderful World Team Championships in London just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she was unbeaten, and I saw some of her matches, playing really fantastic. I haven't seen her play in real life for a couple of years, but looking now at her training, I can see the power and the speed that she has, and I can understand her results.
Yeah, that's great. And she says she's very happy at Metz, happy at the club, and the other players and the coach say that she creates a good atmosphere down at the club. And I can reveal that she was on a one-year contract, and that's been successful, and she's now signed up for another 2 years at Metz.
Yeah, that's great for European table tennis. Upcoming star for sure, and bring a lot of passion to the game too.
Yeah. First African woman ever to get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. That was in Macau this year in 2026. And nearly beat the great Sun Ying Xiao.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was like, I almost couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah, so let's see if she plays some unbelievable table tennis now. So 2 right-handers. Hannah, I think she chose ends, which must mean that Daniela Ortega has given the serve away to her, chooses to receive first. And we'll talk more about Daniela as we get started. But that's a top edge immediately. So point to Hannah Goda. So 2 serves and 2 points immediately.
Yeah.
That's handy, like 2 aces in tennis.
Yeah, no, she started out with a really fast one, which is often very good to set the stage for the rest.
Oh, lovely. So side spin chop block from Daniela, and followed up with a really pretty early topspin off the bounce.
Yeah.
So the Spanish team actually seeded 8 for the championships this year. They went out in the quarterfinals last year to Berlin, who were in the other semi-final this year. And they had wins to get to this stage over Novi Sad and Etival. That was back in Group 4, so they've come all the way through to the semi-finals here, and a dramatic comeback in the quarters that was decided by a golden match against Saint-Quentin from France, which is about 3 hours west of Metz, north of Paris in France. So a lot of strong players around that area as well. But for now, this is Cartagena, and Danielle Ortega with 2 serves to come, 2 points in deficit.
Oh, beautiful use of the short pips on back in there,
Yeah.
changing the rhythm.
Yeah, it was a nice camera angle to see how the backhand slowed the ball down and then the acceleration off the forehand. Yeah, so well played to Daniela. Another top edge, a complete repeat of the first point.
And it's a really fast serve. So Daniela's short pip, they are quite slow, and she can mess around with the rhythm quite a bit when she wants to. which makes her forehand dangerous after. So I guess that's where she has the best potential to win the most points. Because we all know Hannah is very good when the tempo is high.
Yeah, good player at speed. And you can see on her own serve, Ortega is definitely kind of slowing the rally down immediately from the serve. So both players having quite a lot of success from the service.
Yeah.
So good recovery to 6-all from Daniela Ortega, 27-year-old from Chile. Another top edge, and she's frustrated now. Gesticulates at the coach.
Yeah, I think she needs to slow down a little bit and not pull back the arm too far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was better.
Yeah, close up, but still feeling the way. So these games, best of 5 games per match between 2 players, and the whole tie is also best of 5. You can see there on the red side the pimples, but no match for the fast spinny rubber on the backhand of Hannah Goda.
It's a nice strawberry there.
Yeah, played it late, chose it late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that time Daniela's choice to play a fast, long, very long fast serve.
Yeah, that's what she has to do and change the rhythm. This time she tried to punch with the pips and it was successful.
Yeah, so just a little bit of difficulty returning that service. That time using the backhand, stepped across a little bit. Got the opportunity to play the backhand there, given that she moved her right foot across to play it, and that did change the rhythm, Matilda, as you were suggesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how she's going to win the most of her points, Ortega.
Nearly managed to keep that one down, but just off the end of the table, and that gives the first game to Hannah Goda. Hannah comes across to Coach Luik.
Yeah, no, Ortega did surprisingly well in everything other than the receiving. So if she can step up the receiving a little bit, then we could have a close game.
Yeah, because she actually won most of the rallies once they got past the, let's say, the 4th ball for each person's first 2 shots.
Yep.
So Daniela, 27 years of age. She's been with Cartagena for 4 years now and improved a lot in that time. It's a great club to be around. Also has played in Germany as well.
Yeah, and she's the current South American champion in 2025. It's women's singles.
So after this match between Hannah and Daniela, for Metz we'll have Charlotte Lutz, French national, playing for her French team, and also Spanish, and playing for her Spanish team will be Maria Xiao. So Charlotte Lutz against Maria Xiao coming up next, and after that Adina Diaconu, Romania, will be playing England's Tintin Ho. So that's all to come. Meantime, the fast serves continue, and on that occasion, it was Hannah Goda that got the better of the long rally. So we're seeing Daniela starting to tune into the serve. Best of 5, they're already at the beginning of the second game. She can tune in. If she can tune in, then yeah, she might be winning as the ball gets into the rally. So frustration now at the other end. Hannah Goda, frustrated by the clever side spin and pimples from Ortega.
Yeah, Hannah is not loving the pips. I think that's one of the reasons Coach Jesus put Ortega for this match, because I think they knew that Daniela's pips can be dangerous for anyone.
Yes.
If you're playing too clean against Hannah, then you have to be really, really, really good to beat her.
Yeah, so a lot of the players are now trying to find something unorthodox in their game. Be as unpredictable as possible. Again, a top edge from that serve to the forehand.
Yeah, at least now Daniela is not swinging the full swing. So
She's definitely trying to contain herself, isn't she?
yeah.
Daniela's a good footballer too, as you can see from that one. But she hasn't got the game where she wants it. 6-2 deficit.
Yeah, I really like Hannah's serves. They're very fearless, just going for it, and never easy to do anything with quality, so to speak. You kind of just have to put it on the table. And they have very good depth and very low. And clearly she's changing the spin as well. So yeah, I can understand the frustration.
Oh, and I think that just clipped the edge. An apology there. So Daniela Ortega just putting her hand up to say, I did hit that a bit long, but it did touch.
Okay.
So Hannah just off the end, going for the counter-top spin, but just leaning back, which meant her body was a bit too vertical. Couldn't get over the top of the top spin. So very thoughtful Ortega there. Talking to herself, you can tell, nodding at her own responses. She needed that one. Fast serve, could have expected the backhand and then went down the line just off. Oh, and that's a great return of service.
Yeah, fearless, just going for it. And she's moving really well there.
Oh, a slightly shorter serve, and that gave Daniela Ortega the opportunity to step in and flick, which actually worked well for her.
Yeah, it was one of the first shorter serves.
Oh,
Beautiful.
well, it was a set piece and well delivered by Hannah, but she saw it coming, didn't she, Daniela?
Yeah.
And into the open space.
That's why she's the South American champion.
And now within 2 points again of squaring the points. Big explosion of leg power there at the last minute for Hannah to lift the ball off the pimples. Beautifully done. Game point. Doesn't get that one though. Again, the point going directly from service this time for Cartagena. But 2 serves to take a 2-love lead in this first match of this semi-final. And that's enough to take it. So, Hannah Goda, 2 games to love up in the first match in the semi-final between Metz TT and UCAM Cartagena of Spain.
Very effective serves. Not holding back.
Indeed. So Coach Jesus Cantero has been around UCAM for 23 years. He played in France for 11 years and worked with Flavien Coton for a couple of years, who did very, very well at the men's side of the World Team Championships in London 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I used to practice with Jesus back in the day when I lived in Cartagena.
He's a pretty good player?
Yep, he's been on the national team for many years.
Yeah.
And he's very unorthodox, playing
There he is
pen
now.
holder with short pips. So I always tried to seek him out in the training, so I would get to practice with him, because you don't get the chance to practice with that kind of player a lot. So very happy to play with him.
Very good. And in fact, you played for Cartagena.
Yes, I was there for 2 years. It's a great club.
So Hannah Goda of Metz TT, French champions, serving at the beginning of this third game. Daniela Ortega needs to take this third game. Otherwise, Metz go 1-0 up in this overall tie semi-final. Cartagena, very famous club in Spain, 23 times league champions in their own country. Long period of near continuous domestic dominance. And hope there for Ortega. Yeah, so they've been European Cup winners 4 times in the past. First in 2009. First ever Spanish club to win the European Cup. That was 2009, also 2010, 19, 2022, and back here in the semi-finals in this Final Four in 2026.
Yeah, I played for 6 years in another Spanish team, BIC, and it was a routine for us to lose to Cartagena every year. So we were second every time. So then, if I can't beat them, then join them.
They made a smart decision.
Yeah.
They could see you were a threat, so they wanted to turn you into an opportunity.
Yeah, well, we did win both times, both years that I was there. So
Well done. So is there anything much that you think that Daniela Ortega can do at this stage?
I feel like now Hannah is quite comfortable, relaxed, and yeah, Daniela is gonna have to just make use of her pips, but it's not too easy because Hannah is not giving her much time.
Great rally. Best rally so far in this match. Well played, both women. Good attacks from Hannah Goda and wonderful blocks from Ortega, but eventually caught away from the table and forced to chop and defend. So a timeout has been called. So once in each best of 5, the coach or the player can call a timeout. And this timeout, I think, has probably been called by Jesus at Cartagena.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they need to stop this from going too fast. Hannah is a very, very passionate player, so the one way to maybe be able to beat her is if you can make her nervous and angry.
Yes.
But so far, it hasn't really worked.
Yeah, if you can make the other player just doubt themselves a little bit, it might take the edge off the consistency or the power. Let's see if Daniela Ortega can take on board any information from Jesus Cantero. They've got a plan. Looks like there's nodding in agreement. This is what they're going to do. Let's see if the game changes at all as a result of this break. See if there's any tactical change. Well, going for the fast use of the pips across court.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to slow it down when Hannah is putting so much pressure on the ball. That'll work.
She'll take that. So back at 5-all. Just a serve off that. So we can't really tell if Jesus Cantero's brilliant tactics are working quite off the serve. Let's see again this time. So I think we're seeing a clear variation, like you were suggesting earlier, Matilda, on the backhand pimples from Ortega.
Yeah, that's how she has to play to be dangerous, because not all players can actually do that. She's really good at changing the rhythm with her pips. Sometimes punch, sometimes just hold it.
And almost there, a brave first attack. The second ball just caught it a little bit too thin, and the ball just dropped down into the net. Stares at her bat. Asking the bat to do the work for her. Always handy. But we are 2 points away from the first match going to Hannah Goda of Metz. Daniela serving though. Great return of serve, another one, another strawberry, kind of half a strawberry.
That is very quick.
5 match points to take Metz into a 1-0 lead in this tie. And look at the quality of that backhand topspin. Really extended the arm at the end, penetrated through. So, Metz of France lead by 1 match to love against UCAM Cartagena of Spain. This is the first of 2 semi-finals tonight at 7 p.m. local time. That's Central European time here in Poland. It will be TTC Berlin East side, and they'll be playing against who are the holders, and they'll be playing against the hosts here in Poland. That's KTS Enia Xiao Tarnobrzeg. And what a beautiful city Tarnobrzeg is.
Yeah, I was here about 10 years ago, and this place has changed a lot. So many small, cute cafes and nice little parks.
Yeah, it's my first time here. I've been to Poland many times, but first time in this city, here in the southeast of Poland. Wonderful hospitality. Thank you to all the hosts. A great band of volunteers and professionals here to put the whole event together. Very, very impressive. And we're nearly ready for the second match. And here are some highlights from Hannah Goda beating Daniela Ortega.
Solid performance from Hannah Goda, which we kind of expected. I think Daniela had her chances. I think she played pretty well.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit late in her backhand game. I think with her pips, if she can catch the ball earlier.
Yeah.
Then
stepping back sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. So then she can be even more dangerous. Now she's missing sometimes because she's a little bit late. She can't control the pace then.
Yeah. And Hannah, I think she was 23 in the world, but then after being unbeaten at the World Team Championships in London, she's gone up, I believe, to world ranking number 20 now. So that's a pretty amazing position for a young 18-year-old to find herself in.
Yeah, exciting to see what's coming next for her. I'm also interested to see as she gets older, if she can contain her nervousness. I feel like she could have beaten Sun Ying-sha. You never know with her, of course. Sun Ying-sha is the best player in the world. It could have been just Sun Ying-sha just was really so strong, but with more experience, maybe Hannah would have finished the match earlier.
Yeah, it's possible. Did she have 2 match points?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so in the black for UCAM Cartagena is the #1 of the team, Maria Xiao, born in Spain, and professional table tennis parents. And at this end in the blue, Charlotte Lutz, sister of Camille, younger sister of Camille. And Charlotte's really shot up the rankings. She's doing really, really well now. 53 in the world. And sister Camille plays a crossing Saint-Quentin. Just a little ways away from Metz, but it's Metz who are here in the semi-finals in this European Table Tennis Union Champions League Women Final Four.
And Maria is current European champion in mixed doubles, together with Alvaro Robles.
Yeah. And Maria left-handed, Charlotte right-handed. So you can see there the left and right combination means the backhand to backhand goes down the line, not across the diagonal.
Both these players likes to play near the table.
Yeah.
Maria has very good wrist. She can use many different angles. Unpredictable where she's gonna hit her shots.
Yeah.
And Charlotte is slightly more powerful. Is very strong, both wings, forehand and backhand, but she likes to finish her shots with forehand when she can.
Yeah, and while they're playing backhand to backhand down the line in the knock-up, I'm sure that Maria is eyeing up that backhand wide to Charlotte's forehand.
Yeah, that's the favorite shot for us lefties.
So you've got Maria, who's left-handed, and 2 left-handed commentators today. So Maria just sizing up the table. It's not quite that long, Maria. Solid flick.
Yeah. It's typical Maria's to serve side spin, top spin, short to forehand.
Again, she's going for the extremes of the table, looking to go off fast, but also off the side. There was the first backhand wide across court, but it was from Charlotte Lutz. Yeah, so the Frenchwoman happy. His first real clench of the fist that we've seen so far. And there's Jesus Cantera of Cartagena. Also in the background, Tintin Ho, who will be playing next against Romania's Adina Diaconu. Well, Charlotte managed to get the length, but it was a bit high at the same time.
Adina Diaconu just coming home from World Championships with the bronze medal, so I'm sure she's...
fantastic achievement. She won't be scared of anybody now.
Yeah.
Nice pick up from Maria. Ball was quite heavily chopped long to the backhand. She managed to put her legs into it, really lift it up. Charlotte's pretty deadly with serve and immediate forehand attack. That's one of her hallmarks. Beautifully done. So Maria making it look as though she was going across the court, and then at the last minute, down the line, and it's the wrong arm of Charlotte that reacted.
Yeah, that's what she does so well. Always that serve. Side spin, top spin, short beforehand.
It was a bit of a kicker, wasn't it? She took some of the side spin off to try and catch the player, the right-handed player in the thumb.
Yeah. She wants you to flick so that she can play fast the next shot. So if you can absorb the ball and play a little bit shorter back, then it's good, but it's not easy.
Oh, Maria playing a bit too carefully there after the lucky net happened early in the rally. Maria ranked 10 in Europe, I think.
Yeah.
And like you say, mixed doubles silver medalist, was it?
Champion.
Champion, gold medalist this year.
Yeah, Maria has been around for a while. She's 32 and has a lot of experience. Very clever player.
You can just see the amount of side spin on the ball there. She did backspin and side spin serve, and it hit the net. They'll take it again. Maria just struggling to get it back, but it was worth the effort. Just put enough pressure on to stretch Charlotte. And then this time the fist pump coming from the Spaniard.
Very nice placement.
That's
Again.
great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think Jesus, the coach, is more nervous than Maria is.
Yeah, many times it's easier to be the player.
And that's when his player's winning. Yeah, it's a tough life being a coach. You have to be a chameleon, a different person every time for every player, for every situation. You've got to provide just what's needed in the moment.
Yep.
And that's never, never easy. So hats off to the coaches for their wonderful knowledge, care and flexibility to help get the best out of their players.
Yeah, Maria's been finding Charlotte's wide forehand now a couple of times, and then a few down the line backhands as well. So I think that's the way to go for Maria, to continue playing a lot down the line.
Yeah.
And if she can, also her backhand cross to Charlotte's wide forehand.
Yeah, Tin Tin Ho looking along quietly. She's just thinking, you can tell in the body, she's just thinking about her match, which is coming up next. She's playing Adina Diaconu of Metz in the next match. Nice crowd building up. And it's Charlotte to serve first in this second game. First semi-final of the ETTU Champions League Women's Final Four. Metz versus Cartagena of Spain. And later this evening, Berlin East Side play the hosts Xiao Tarnobrzeg. Very careful return of service there against the backspin serve. You can see there, Maria comes in, very open angle, long enough to topspin, but the ball dropping, so Charlotte having to spin up. Did that touch the edge?
Yep.
Yeah, and it was interesting in that last game because it was quite even till about 5-6 points, and then Maria won about 6 of the last 7 points.
Yeah, she was very deliberate with her placements. Maybe 1 or 2 lucky ones where she almost couldn't move her body out of the way, but it worked out in her favor. So let's see how this goes. I still feel like it's a pretty open match.
Yeah, I feel this one will be closer. Daniela Ortega watching on now, supporting her colleague. Wasn't able to overcome Hannah Goda, but not many people can.
No.
Very heavy, slow topspin from Charlotte there, and Maria unable to keep it down.
Yeah, Charlotte has, in general, a little bit better quality of shots than Maria, but the placement of Maria's shots very annoying. She always places the ball where you don't want it.
And I guess you played her in competition and in practice as well,
Yes,
quite a lot.
both.
Yeah. Yeah, she plays the opponent off balance so well. Let's see what Charlotte can do to gain an advantage from her serve here. And she
fantastic.
can't, because that's just unbelievable backhand across court. So wide. Typical left-handers.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's why we're the best.
It's our bread and butter. So a shake of the head from Charlotte. And then in again, got to go in confidently. She thought about getting a forehand in straight after the serve, but couldn't make it. Maria again, she's waiting till the last minute, and then she that fast jab with the forehand backspin. Yeah, and it played out exactly as she wanted it to. Well played, Maria. Fast serve. And again, it just seems that she has a slight tactical experience advantage. And that's kind of her bread and butter, Matilda, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. She makes her opponent look slower and weaker than they actually are.
Mm. Yeah, tactical genius. And Charlotte's feeling that at the moment. Charlotte's technique is strong, but you can see she's being forced to play off balance. It's great to see the European number 10 at work here, playing for Cartagena. Nice short return of service. Well, I predicted that this would be closer, and it hasn't been so far.
No. Maria's been very solid. Again, making Charlotte look off balance, slow, late. But if you let Charlotte play her game, she's incredibly fast and strong and powerful.
Yeah. So if we do see Charlotte again, it will be as a result of the match going to 2-2, and she'll be playing against Daniela Ortega at the very end. Wonderful. I think Maria was wondering whether that was a let, but I didn't see it. Yeah, the ball was there to be flicked. And Maria looking very much in charge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating to play somebody who keeps like playing you where you don't want the ball.
Yeah.
It makes you rush more, stress more. Like in that last shot, she didn't need to take that risk, but yeah, that's just the feeling when you play somebody who's making you feel bad.
Yeah, very, very, one of the cleverest players around the European scene, Maria Xiao. So a couple of points there for Charlotte. But overall, I think that was maybe the shot of the game. Backhand so wide of the forehand by Maria Xiao. So Charlotte's certainly capable, but she's got to get herself into a rhythm. Maria's giving her, as you say, Matilda, exactly what she doesn't want all the time.
Yep.
And that's so awkward to play, hard to get into a rhythm, hard to get your timing, which has to be spot on. Yep. Let's see if Charlotte can get through that maze.
Yeah, so far the more experienced players have been better. Charlotte only 21 years old.
Yep.
Up and coming.
Well, a little contained forehand flick down the line. But Maria, again, right into the corner. Probably won that with the length even more than with the power. Let service, but wasn't it a great serve? She'll be disappointed that that one won't be a surprise anymore. Charlotte dealt with that well. The ball was brought back to the net. And she was able to get in and control it. Force Maria to push again and miss.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they told Charlotte to play back short instead of pushing long, because that has not worked so far.
Oh, and there's a thick edge, I believe. No apology for Maria, maybe it wasn't, but got the feeling it was just right on the white line. So Maria with two serves to come. Gets the ball up, but hits the top of the net on the follow-up. That was definitely there to be put away by Maria, but not quite.
Yeah, that was an unusual mistake for Maria.
Usually so consistent when she has the ball up. Crazy fast serve, and look at the spin on the ball.
Yeah, the long serves are proving to be effective here today.
Yeah, I get the feeling that, I haven't practiced here, but I get the feeling the conditions are quite fast. We are seeing quite a lot of top edges when we get the unexpected top spin. Indication that there's a very tight sprung floor underneath the carpet. Yeah, pleased with that, Maria. Backhand topspin quite high, but right on the baseline. And for the technically minded, the flooring here is a Durfloor Taraflex 6.2 red, and that's over, as we say, a very tight wood-sprung floor, which is keeping the conditions fairly quick.
I think we will see a timeout very soon. Charlotte looks very frustrated. Yeah, she tried to keep it short, but it was a little bit too high and too long, so Maria could get the opener.
Well, what a surprise. Matilda, you are completely correct. It's a timeout called by Loïc Beljuis. And there we have the leader, Maria Xiao, and coach, Jesus Cantero. And there's the frustration on Charlotte's face. And Maria, that's where Maria will want to keep her. She'll be looking to get Cartagena back into this match after Daniela Ortega was overcome 3 straight by Hannah Goda of Metz. And next up will be Adina Diaconu of Metz against Cartagena's Tintin Ho from England.
Yeah, Charlotte's having problems to adjust her shots. She has kind of the same big swing every shot, and when she's not in a good position and has too little time, then she needs to adjust a little bit. Shorter stroke, do something different. But I feel like she has problem adjusting.
Thank you to the ball boys and ball girls who are running about and keeping them fed with balls in the purple there in the background. Well done, thank you. Maybe a possible future champion there, following in the footsteps of these great European women.
Another top edge.
Yeah, it's happened a lot today. Coach Jesus looking at an equaliser here. Oh, Maria, she played that so well. Very low, off the corner. Good control of the service spin.
Very deliberate.
Yeah, using the service spin, in fact. Goes for the big one, but no. She's going to have to work a little bit harder again. And there it is. 3 games to love, as was the first match, but in the other direction. And that means that Cartagena have caught Metz, and it's now 1 match all. And the 2, well, technically the number 3s. I'm not sure Tintin is the number 3 at Cartagena. Jesus was telling me this morning that he wanted to play a little bit of a tactical risk. And that would be to give Daniela a chance with the pips against Hannah Goda, but also to give Maria Xiao a chance to play Charlotte first, and to see if they could secure this 3rd game between Tintin Ho and Adina Diaconu. Nothing's going to be easy, but that's the plan for the Spanish champions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Diaconu plays against Ho Tintin's short pips. Ho Tintin plays pen holder with a short pips forehand, and then she plays on the backside with backhand using inverted rubber. Flows to the table very fast. Diaconu plays very powerful, close to the table also. I'm not 100% sure how well she does with short pips, but it's a quite open match, I think.
Yeah, so that's how Spain got themselves back into this match. So in the tie as a whole, it's best of 5 matches, and each match is best of 5 games. And here we have Loïc Beljuis with the last-minute reminders to keep Adina Diaconu in the zone. clear on her focus. And at the same time, last words from Jesus Cantero, Tintin Ho. Listening carefully, very respectful always. But she'll also have her own ideas. But again, look at that, Diaconu, very trying to get really, really clear on the way that she's going to approach this match. Very definite. Tintin says hello to the umpires. And there you can see the red and the black, in Tintin's case, have two very, very different surfaces. And Adina comes to the table, selected in favour compared to Sarah Danut of Luxembourg, also plays for Metz. So Sarah on the bench for this match, and it's the Romanian who we're going to see the skills of. Eight times English champion. It's a record, beating even the great Jill Hammersley Parker of days of old in terms of the number of national titles held.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Tintin's done so well. And still young, and with a medical degree under her, and she's done all her studies, concentrating on table tennis again, but will be going into clinical practice quite soon with the rest of her training, so that she can be a qualified medic.
Yeah, she's only 27 and she's done a lot so far.
Yes.
More than I had at that age.
It took you a bit longer?
Yeah, I was still working on it.
Still working on it. Maybe there's another Swedish Championships in there for you, Matilda.
Yeah, maybe.
So determined focus there from Adina. A very earnest look from Tintin. Hard to call this one. Adina played in the World Team Championships, where Romania got to the semi-finals and won a bronze medal. She played against China, she played against France, where they actually lost only by 3 games to 2. And Adina was 1 game up on Yuan Jianan and 7-2, so she's a class player. Oh, and she picked that up nicely against Tintin. Tintin using typically the short pimples on the forehand, but tends to serve with the black spinny rubber. And then twiddles, you can see there, now the red's on the forehand side.
So it looks like Metz is making a switch for...
Later in this match?
Yes. We're switching Lutz for Diaconu, the Russian player currently sitting on the bench.
So Maria just making a couple of early observations as not quite the start that the Spanish champions were looking for. Fast serve from Tintin. Pushed Adina round the corner. Adina always happy to get her forehand in from the backhand side, but the ball curving around wide of the backhand.
I have a feeling Metz made the switch because Diaconu is typically very strong against the hips. She's played a lot of them in Russia, and it's a tactical thing for sure.
Yeah.
Unless there's something with Charlotte where she has some pain, but I didn't see anything like that, so I'm guessing it's tactical.
Goda and Sarah Danut. Observing the proceedings and very happy with the way that this has started. Certainly from a Metz point of view. Metz in France, of course, close to Luxembourg, northeast France. A little bit of a handshake from there from Tintin. Wonder if she's a little bit nervous, just getting herself into it. Maybe just adrenaline, quite often happens. And it's amazing that the touch that these players can get, despite the high heart rates, despite the adrenaline which they face. You can see there, Tintin absolutely on it with the bat angles and the body shape.
Yeah, getting the ball really early there, like I said before, that Ortega should be doing with her backhand. Just off the bounce.
Yep. Yeah, good block from Tintin. Got assisted by the net with the last one, but I think that was a solid performance in that rally. Sarah Danut on her feet, supporting her colleague from Metz. Tintin working her way back into this one.
That's a really fast forehand. Again,
Yeah, she's looking sharp. Yes. Well, yeah, Diaconu forced to lift the ball, and then it became like badminton with Tintin hitting more down, Adina hitting the ball more up, and very, very well delivered that final backhand from Tintin. Well played, but Diaconu still in the lead by 2 points and 2 serves to come. Well, what a great comeback. Tintin's the one skipping around the court now. And there's a timeout, is there? Yeah, Loïc. He's had enough of that momentum shifting.
Yeah.
So the French coach just wants to slow things down, get the confidence back. Maybe he spotted a couple of things that have become a little bit predictable in Adina's game.
Yeah, I think if Adina cannot attack herself, then she needs to push long. So now she's tried to keep it short a few times, and Tintin's just there, over the table. She's so fast over the table.
So now it's Maria Xiao's turn to get her tactics in. We know how clear she is. She'll know Diaconu's game inside out. So adding to the official coach's advice. And this absolutely a team match. But still, Metz have the lead by 1 point. And that's enough to give it a 2-point lead and to stop the rot. Side spin backhand return. She's retained the consistency.
Yeah, clever play from Adina, just keeping it slow to the backhand side with a lot of spin.
3 game points. Still 2, but service to come. I think Tintin was wondering whether Jesus, the coach, would call a timeout for her, but no.
Again, that slow spin to backhand. very effective. Clever play in the end from Adina. She has a lot of quality on her shot, so she just have to stay away from that half long, not super good quality over the table, where Tintin can be so effective with her pips.
So do you think that Adina should, when the ball's around the net, should play it long or try and keep it very short?
Yeah, if she can touch very short and low, then yes. But so far she hasn't been able to. Tintin's playing a little bit side spin too, and the ball has been popping up. Then she's very good there.
Yeah,
so I think
and there's a good example of it.
Yeah. So whenever Adina cannot get away from, like if she can get away from that, if not, then she should just be pushing very deep shots for Tintin to play the first opener. And Adina is very good in the first block and counterattack, so I don't think she needs to be afraid of doing that.
So Tintin jogs back, a game down. The score in this semi-final is 1 to Metz and 1 to Cartagena. But here, the first game goes to the Romanian, Adina Diaconu. Still enjoying themselves in the Spanish camp, that's great.
Yeah, that's the best part of my career, having played 8 years in Spain. Amazing feeling to be there and being like a family member rather than just a product. Like you go there and play matches and you go home. It's like very good atmosphere in both my clubs there.
Long backspin from Diaconu on the return of serve. See the red pips and the black inverted spinny fast rubber. So the pip's not used in that rally. Service with the spinny rubber and then a follow-up also with the black spinny side. That's a huge forehand. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I said before. If that thing for Diaconu, she has very powerful counterattack.
Yeah. And that time from the forehand down the line, 2 excellent power shots. So that's going to have Tintin thinking. Tintin always so positive. Adina there, determined not to let her back into it. That's classic Tintin Ho. Early forehand pimples across court. A lot of conversation going on between Jesus and Maria Xiao on the bench. Tintin goes for the big backhand, a bit too big.
Yeah, Diaconu always has a little bit more spin on her topspin than you can see.
Sounds like you've fallen foul of that a few times yourself. You've experienced that spin?
Yeah, we played together in Cartagena, so we practiced for 1 year together. Great person, great to practice with.
And very spinny, more spinny than she looks.
Yes, correct. Little bit of hubris there from Diaconu, stepping around very wide backhand. Probably should have stayed with the backhand there.
So a couple of points there for Tintin, keeps her in at 7-5. Is there a twist in the story for this match?
Yeah, two very good serves. Spinny and deep.
That's a great return of service, I thought, from Tintin Ho. She saw the top spin, saw the side spin, and allowed the ball to carry off her bat wide and fairly short to the forehand of Diaconu. Well done, Tintin. Good fight from Diaconu. I was just about to say, if Tintin had won that point, that hubris never works. You can't afford to let your opponent back in even with 1 point. But
No.
Diaconu, good fight and 2 points ahead.
Yeah, I'm impressed of all these players' mental abilities. Looking back at my own career, I would have freaked out many times in these matches. But they're all staying so calm.
Yeah, they're professionally very tough. Off camera, we can see Hannah Goda going off to do a little bit of extra stretching in between matches. So she's left the bench. Very good placement from Tintin Ho. The return of serve again, reading the side spin on Diaconu's serve, steering the ball wide of the backhand, and then able to follow up. Keep Diaconu off balance. So Cartagena have 2 game points.
Yeah, Tintin doesn't really have a problem with that serve. A little bit too long now a few times.
Yeah.
And Tintin can use her pips effectively.
Great flick. Did that hit the edge?
Yeah.
So
She got lucky there because that was not optimal play
No.
from Diaconu.
it was a struggling shot. Tintin gets Cartagena back in it. This match is now 1 game all. Jesus, the coach, thrilled with Tintin's play.
Yeah, I think Diaconu needs to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to play some more spinny shots to Tintin's backhand.
Yeah. Maria Xiao, such experience. She's a great leader, and you can see with great empathy, she's urging Tintin on to do something specific. And Jesus, the coach, also talking about playing the wide angles.
Yeah, it says a lot about the team spirit when the coaches are humble enough to let the coaches step in, the players step in and help coaching. Sometimes the players know things from their own experience against the same player, and it's great to see.
Yeah, very much a squad, a lot of equality around the place. Crowd enjoying the music in between games. Here in sunny Poland on this Saturday afternoon. So, Tintin Ho of Cartagena to serve. Metz to receive.
Clever play.
Yeah, again, a really slow, heavy topspin, but did it have the topspin that time?
I think it did, but I'm not sure.
Again, there's a clear tactic there. Slow topspins.
Yeah, that's what she needs to do. She has so much quality. No reason not to use it.
Good flat smash from Tintin. So hard to play because if you block it off the pips, it just drops into the net. You have to time it perfectly to block and lift your body with your legs at the same time. Very difficult to play.
Diaconu needs to keep that serve over the table. Second bounce inside of the line.
Make the ball bounce twice on the other side, huh?
Yeah.
Well, great service. Plenty of topspin as well as side spin. Just see the wrist action on Tintin's service there. Really cuts into the ball. Oh, what's happening there?
The umpire claimed that Tintin didn't remove her arm.
So not a point away, but just a warning.
Warning.
So first chance to towel down. Every 6 points they're allowed to towel down. Just take a moment to get any sweat off bat or body or even table. Other than that, the play must be continuous. That's the laws of table tennis. Again, the slow topspin that time with the backhand. Tintin almost kind of played the shot before it was there. Crucial times for both players. Who can get a 2-1 lead?
Yeah, better serves now.
Yeah, not a bad flick from Tintin, but just slightly higher risk ratio now.
Yeah.
There's the smooth side, high friction. Like a Formula One car tyre gripping the surface. Instead of gripping a road, we grip the ball.
That's Diaconu's game. Backhand. You see in the last one, she's really brushing it so nice.
Angela Rodriguez as well, just quietly looking on, taking it all in.
Angela, long-time member of the junior Spanish national team.
So one more serve from Tintin. Well, Tintin played the fast serve, which could have got us stuck in a backhand-to-backhand rally, but you could see she followed up not to the backhand, but to the crossover between the backhand and forehand in the middle. A very interesting tactic there. And the problem with the fast push is if you get a lot of backspin, the ball can rise off your bat and keep rising.
Yeah, she doesn't need to rush that much there.
Diaconu nearly had that one. You see the way she gets to it. Tintin out of position. She nearly made that shot, but not quite. Again, nearly from Adina, but Tintin with the pressure of playing without topspin, keeping the ball flat.
Playing really well.
Yeah. 7-6 up now. Oh, she's called a fault. The umpire didn't like that serve.
Yeah, umpire claims again, I think that she didn't remove her arm in time.
So she's covering the ball so the opponent can't properly see it.
Yep.
And that was enough for the referee, the umpire, to say that's a foul serve, and it's 7 points all.
That's a
Adina's turn. Yeah. Always tricky for the umpire, but they have to draw a line somewhere. Yeah, Tintin, clenched fist. She's not going to let that one get her down. So the big fight is on at the end of this third game.
Definitely. That's the second time she does that.
I was just about to say, yeah, the forehand shovel goes off the end.
Yeah. No need to rush it. She has plenty of time.
It's funny you were saying that, yeah. Will she go back to the slow topspins that we saw at the very beginning of this game?
I think it's a good strategy to push it, because Tintin will play topspin and Adina can counterattack. She can't afford to miss those.
Again, the flick not quite coming off for Tintin. She'll be making corrections in her brain for next time. 9-8 and serving. Yeah, good work by Tintin, to be fair, but Adina Diaconu holding her ground and able to play a full stroke. Good under pressure from Diaconu. 1 match all, 1 game all, 9 points all, up to 11. Absolutely nothing in it. Metz versus Cartagena. Good smash from Tintin with the pimples.
Too long serve again. Allowing Tintin to open with her pips is never a good start. She needs to keep the serve inside the table or go really, really long.
And that was an effective long push from Tintin. 11 points to 9. Takes the game despite the foul serve that was called.
Yeah, mental toughness.
That's certainly what it's all about. So well done, Tintin, for pulling that off, holding it together. Adina did some good work herself. Both players, I think, played pretty well at the end of that game. But in the end, tiniest of margins, Tintin takes it. And Adina, with the support of Loic Beljuis, has more work to do. But Loic, I think, has seen an opportunity. He's trying to convey that to his charge. Now the coach talking with the umpires, or at least the referee of the competition.
Yeah,
So a few discussions going off just off camera. It's quite common for a coach to do that, make a little protest to say, hey, my player's not so bad.
Yeah, I love to see that. Some passion from the coaches.
Yeah.
Really pushing their players.
Well, he's there to support the player, and he will. But in the end, it's for the umpires to decide. So Tintin's going to have to remain careful about her service action. But she's not serving first. This is Diaconu of Metz, and with her bronze medal from the World Team Championship still warm in her pocket, playing for Romania.
Yeah, it was great to see 2 European medals in the World Championship for women. It's not very often.
Yeah. Romania's so strong, Germany's so strong. And yeah, they nearly turned over Japan, who nearly turned over China. So it's all very, very close at the top of the women's game at the moment.
Yeah, it's closer than it has been, which is great.
Very exciting, yeah. And here we have the top of the European game. Spanish champions versus French champions in this first semi-final of the European Table Tennis Union Champions League Women's Final Four. Berlin play against Tarnów Czech tonight, 7 p.m. local Polish time. That's the second semi-final. This is the first semi-final. And the long push there from Diaconu more effective.
Yep. Keep it simple. Even if Tintin puts that on the table, it's not a bad opportunity for Diaconu.
So if you're the coach there, Matilda, you're saying to Adina, there's nothing to be scared of from doing this.
She needs to trust her counterattacks. They're so powerful. She has great distance from the table, and she doesn't overdo it. Just a lot of power from using the opponent's power, basically. Nice push again.
Well, Tintin's hand has steadied since the first couple of points of the match. It's well into her stride, but up against a very, very tough Adina Diaconu playing for the French champions. Well, it was looking like this match was going to go towards a 5th and final game, but does Tintin have a surprise for us?
If it does go to 2-2, we have the short version of a set coming up, first to 6 points.
Yeah, so an amazing format they have in this Champions League Final Four. We'll draw your attention to it as it emerges. Oh, another discussion about the serve. I think that the umpire thought that the ball had hit the net and gone off. Tintin thinks the ball hit the net and then just clipped the edge so they can play it again.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Matilda tactic. Don't be afraid of the counter-top spins and just keep the strength there.
Yeah, she
in
has
the
nothing to
Longarelli.
lose there.
for now, that's the end of a bit of a comeback from Tintin. She was 6-2 down, back at 6-4, but now 8-4 down. So, yeah, good strength from Diaconu. 8-4 and serving. And I just get the feeling that maybe Diaconu had the idea of playing the slow topspin so much that when the ball came higher, she forgot to hit it harder.
Yeah, it was a very good serve, though. She got the ball she wanted.
Mm. Tintin desperately trying to get wide angles down the lines.
Yeah, Adina is just better in that type of rally. Tintin needs to stay away from that.
Whoa. That was strong, so strong.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Adina stunned. Well, 4 game points to make it go to a 5th and final game.
Yeah, clever from Adina to play a fast one for a change.
And there it is, 2 games all.
Match here. Now we have a draw. 2-2. Diaconu T.M.
So 2 games all.
We will have deciding
They go back to the corner
set in this match.
to get some advice, and then they come out for a 5th set.
And this set is played first to 6, 1 serve each.
Of course, as said, we play like always in Champions League.
So listen carefully for the new rules. After this, by the way, it will be Maria Xiao back on. She's just walked past us, looking very purposeful. She'll be playing against Hannah Goda, who she will need to be very purposeful against. So Tintin serves first, doesn't take the point,
Very important start.
and it's 1 serve each in this sudden death 5th set in this format in the Champions League Women Final 4. Wow, what a backhand punch down the line under pressure there.
Yeah,
She's 2 up.
yeah, clever play again. Push down to backhand.
So serving alternate, and it's a short game. Wow, Adina holding up so well against the flat smashes from Tintin.
We have a strong start from Diaconu, just 3 points away from winning. So in the case that it's 5-5, there's just 1 more point. So you don't
Sudden
have
death
to-
at
yeah.
6. Yeah, wow. Oh, serves off.
Nerves.
I don't think I could serve on at this stage. First to 6 points. 6-5 wins.
Oh, great point.
Oh, superb rally. I think Diaconu is doing better at counter topspinning away from the table against Tintin's backhand. That's turned the match.
Yeah.
Tintin under pressure. Really trying to get the pips in.
Yeah, now Diaconu is jamming Tintin in the backhand side all the time, forcing her to step around.
And there it is. That's the match at 6 points in this format. The fifth game goes to 6. Even if 6-5 would have been enough. So, very interesting sudden death formula. And there we have a 2-1 lead now to Metz TT over Cartagena of Spain. And that means that Maria Xiao, the great leader of Cartagena, when Matilda's not there, has to overcome the great Hannah Goda of Egypt and of Metz TT France. Some great team spirit you can see in both corners. Hannah gets the towel ready.
Yeah, lots of pressure on Cartagena now, obviously. They have to win this match. And they know Hannah is the bigger favorite, but you never know with Maria.
No, she's very smart. And Hannah, always with a person of 18 years of age, she's playing fantastic. She's trained wonderfully. She's beaten many of the top women players in the world now. She was unbeaten in the World Team Championships in London 2 weeks ago. But Maria Xiao, if anybody knows how to get into a young player's mind and put her off her rhythm, it's Maria Xiao.
Yeah, definitely. I just don't know if Maria can keep up with the power and the speed here.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that Maria's going to have to soak up the power and redirect the energy.
Correct, yeah.
Fourth game, Goda will play with Maria Xiao. We will have the fifth game, Maria Diaconu will play with Ortega.
So let us know what you think of the fifth game format.
Well, I personally love it. I'm playing in the major league in the US.
Yeah, you're not playing. You're living in New York. We're playing for Los Angeles, right?
Correct. Yes. And there the format is very different. We're playing short matches.
Yeah.
Three sets each, and then we end the team match with one long set to 21. And there we play only 4 points each, and then we rotate. So you get to play 4 points, then your team member comes, and you rotate until one team reaches 21.
Wow.
I get to play against both men and women in that last set. Anything can happen, and everybody's so nervous. At 2020, when there is a golden point, there's a lot of hearts beating.
The atmosphere is pretty special.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations on the American Major League Table Tennis. Great way to grow the sport, and it's really superb to see a resurgence of table tennis in America. All of the Americas, not just the United States.
Yeah, I was gonna say before how great it was to see Daniela against Hannah Goda. Just, I don't know, 10 years ago that would not have happened, to see one player from Africa and one from South America playing very top level of Champions League. And it's just amazing.
Well, that's just really solid, competent play from Maria. You can just see she's so observant of what's going on at speed. Well, she's going for the counter topspin. The way she tried to keep it down was to bring her legs down as she hit the ball, but not quite enough.
Yeah, she was a little bit late. Yeah, there we see it again. Hannah's speed and power. It's hard to keep up. She just doesn't hold back, and she goes for it every time.
Yeah. Until now, Maria happy to take one step away from the table. Wow. Look at the angles. Wide of the forehand, straight into the backhand, almost on the white line, and then wide of the forehand again.
Yeah, making Maria look really slow when she's not.
Well played, Hannah. Again, Hannah's serve, so evil.
Yeah, I don't want to play Hannah. I can only imagine. I would come halfway.
Oof, you can see the ball hit the bottom of the net post. So Hannah going around for the backhand banana from the forehand side. And her Rodriguez supporting on. And Maria will be happy with that. Just a nice solid serve and attack from her. Heavy topspin. Keeps her in touch. Yeah, good play. Taking it early, playing wide. Then going down the line, left versus right-hander.
Payback, her own medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, Maria knew what she wanted to do. Hannah just a bit too strong. Just a couple of errors from Maria that you wouldn't normally expect. Yeah, she's under a lot of pressure, but we know that she can play to this level.
Yeah, she kind of needs to go for it.
And she does. That was half flip, half smash.
Yeah, she's good at that one. We saw one earlier also. Just hand up, smacking it.
And Maria knew she did the hard bit getting the first one back. Didn't quite get the timing right on the second one. Lovely first block, but then just the ball came through extra slow. She was reaching out.
Yeah, she's so good at adjusting there, Hannah. The ball came to the middle and she made just this smart, small movement.
Yeah, and every time Hannah gets Maria to step back one on the forehand side, it opens up the table and she has choices.
Yeah, remarkable.
Well, maybe a slightly unusual error there. So Maria Xiao not quite on top of herself at the moment. Up against one of the best young players in the world.
Yeah, she knows she needs to play a little bit faster than she's used to. And then we will see these kind of errors.
Wow, another point direct from serve. A wonderful performance. Hannah Goda marches off into the corner. See Luik. And she'll be very, very pleased. And Luik will be very, very pleased with that performance. And but Maria Xiao, to be fair, if it weren't for her, they wouldn't even be in the semi-final. In the quarter-final against Saint-Quentin in France, they had a dramatic golden match winner, which Maria played in and won. That gets them through to this final four. But you can see Maria's been on the run just a little bit in this game. I get the feeling that she's going to have to take her forehand early. Otherwise, she's got too much ground to cover.
Yeah, Maria's game is not particularly powerful, which against most players, it's not a problem because of her angles, her cleverness. But here, she kind of has to speed up a little bit. And yeah, like I said, then we will see some errors. It's just tough when you play such a good player. It's the new generation, power and speed.
Yep. Put it all together and repeat early. Yeah, it's such a faster game than it was even 10 years ago. And I guess you played yourself through that transition where the game was changing and you were having to get ever quicker.
Yeah, so I could see that pretty quickly after the ball switch to the plastic ball. I had trouble catching up with the young, fast players.
Right.
But now in the last few years, I feel like it's come back a little bit. First, because the ball is a little bit more spinny than it was a few years ago. But also, the young players are not used to any kind of spin anymore. So if you can change the rhythm, like we saw Daniela do in the first match with her pips,
Yes.
change the pacing, spin, then you actually have a chance now. You don't have to play exactly like Hannah Goda. So it's like with everything, comes and goes. But of course, if you can be strong and fast, then you have the advantage.
Yeah, you can see Hannah just off her feet there. She's okay though, no injury. More frustration than injury. She's still got the energy. And she's still winning. But seeking perfection at all times.
Yes.
Hannah studying psychology as well in Egypt. When she's there and online. She's very, very busy playing around the world now. Oh, wonderful work. Maria Xiao had to really study the spin on the ball, the way the flight was being unusual. And two great forehand top spins, almost off her knees.
I love that chop block.
It's great, wasn't it? Oh, this time it's Hannah's turn to play an unusual backhand side spin. Came off.
Spinny strawberry.
So Maria and Cartagena hanging on. Hannah's pleased with that. She's driving towards a finish. One game up, 7-4. Metz leading by 2 matches to 1. First to 3. Changing the pace. So Hannah's not all boom. Very intelligent play. We know Maria is very, very intelligent with her table tennis tactics. But Hannah there showing she's maturing well. Oh, that's nice. Out of the middle. Managed to get a decent stroke in, even though it was tight into her body. Well played, Maria. Well, a few noises on the bench from the Spanish champions, urging Maria on. She's not finished. But she doesn't want to go 2 games to love down against Hannah Goda. Good work. And Hannah's got her own personal coach here, as well as having coached Loïc Beljuis. And that's Hisham Ismail. And they work together and often travel together. Very competent backhand topspin, eh?
Yeah. Good placement. Twice now she found the middle of Maria.
Yeah. Well, we're not far away from a potential Metz victory in this semi-final. First match, Hannah Goda beat Daniela Ortega. In the second match, it was brought back to 1-1 by a great performance from Maria Xiao beating Charlotte Lutz, and then Adina Diaconu taking out Tintin Ho. That gives Metz a 2-1 lead, first to 3, and Hannah Goda 2 games to love up against the excellent Spanish champions and their leader, Maria Xiao. If Maria does make a comeback, there'll be a golden match at the end between Daniela Ortega and an allowed tactical change where Metz have nominated Maria Tylakova to play the subsequent match if this one is not decisive for the tie. So possible Daniela Ortega versus Maria Tylakova, but to see that match, it's going to require a comeback from Maria, who is 2 games to love down against Hannah, and Hannah is looking like she's not going to let up. European number 10 in black, world number 20 in the blue. You were saying here that Hannah was getting into Maria's body much more effectively in the last game.
Yes, yeah. Charlotte tried the same, but Hannah is able to play the ball a little bit faster and deeper, not giving Maria any time or space to bend over her body and play that forehand like she did against Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're seeing here is that there's just a little bit of unsure about whether the ball hit or not. Maria said no, and the players are happy. The crowd is clapping. And there's an example where the ball came up and Maria didn't quite have the same amount of power as Hannah, but the experience got her through the rally and she took the point anyway. Maria trying really hard to keep that one short. You can see the ball jumping around with spin. That's so good. Straight down the line, within 2 centimeters of the edge of the table.
Yeah, and the serve is just perfectly placed. It's not too short, not too long. Maria cannot do much.
Great work from Hannah Goda. So in that rally, Hannah playing the big forehand, followed by the very compact forehand. And that's what she does so well. Changes from the big shot to the early compact stroke. And that's what's preventing Maria from getting that tactical advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive.
So timeout time, a last gasp attempt. Maria going back to refuel. And she's got one more opportunity to save this game and the whole tie in the semi-final of the ETTU Champions League Women Final 4. First semi-final. The winner of this will play the winner of tonight's match, 7 o'clock local time here in Poland. Tarnobrzeg against Berlin East Side. So the Polish champions against the holders and current German champions. That's all to come. Meantime, we're seeing the second half of the match between Maria Xiao, playing for the Spanish champions, and Hannah Goda, playing for the French champions. Went for the banana flip, but just lifted it too much.
Yeah, Maria's serve always has topspin, basically.
That's very nice. Maria didn't get the length on the long push. Maria and Hannah able to step in and drive the ball with topspin. Well played, Hannah. Better return from Maria, but missed the counter topspin on the follow-up.
Yeah, it's not exactly her game. Like she usually likes to place that ball with a little bit less pacing.
Yeah.
But here she's forced.
Yeah, Hannah making her hurry. And it's really interesting, isn't it, to see Maria is normally in charge of the tactics, win or lose against a player, but Hannah is forcing the tactics upon Maria.
Yeah, she doesn't give Maria any time to make any last moment decisions. She's just reacting to whatever Hannah is doing.
Yeah, this game all about time. If you've got more time than your opponent, because you can think quicker, you can play it wider, you can make them go away from the table, you have more time than they do. And that always gives you an advantage. You can see what they're doing sooner than they can see you. You're going to win the shootouts. Great work from Maria Xiao. Keeps Cartagena in this tie. 8-6 to Hannah. 3 points away from taking Metz into the final. Again, Matilda, you said that flip was strong. She's so good at that.
Yep. Yeah, I wish I had that shot.
Superb. Yeah, Hannah off balance this time. So is Maria doing a Maria? Working out the tactics back at 8-all. Oh, well.
That was a good serve. And I couldn't do much.
Very, very heavy backspin return. And this is where you said Hannah can occasionally get agitated.
Occasionally, yes.
Very emotional player. Great rally. All the backhands from Hannah Goda.
Amazing. Looked like Adriana Diaz there for a moment. Punching backhands.
That could be the best rally of the match between these two. And look at that. Hannah knew she had the chance, pushed into the ball with a backhand down the line. Oh, Maria's got her head down. The ball just hit slightly on the top of the racket. And that's game point, match point, and a point to get Metz into the final. It's a mega match point for Hannah Goda of Metz. Nope, it's not going to happen on that occasion. Good backspin on the serve. You said that she nearly always serves with topspin.
Clever.
And, yeah, she's going to keep Hannah guessing.
Yeah.
Support from the French champion's corner.
Wow.
Okay, so just off the end of the table there.
Yeah, that almost hit.
Yeah. So just a game point for Maria Xiao. Oh, fantastic rallies at the end of this match. And it may not be the end. Maria Xiao raising her game, keeping the Spanish champions in this match. Calm look from Hannah. Yeah, a lot of pressured balls, just irregular footwork practice for Hannah into Maria Xiao's left-handed backhand, but she's happy to do it.
Yeah. She knows her forehand is stronger than the power of Maria's backhand.
One more chance for the guile of Maria Xiao. And it's just off the side of the table, misses by a fraction. And there it is. Game, match, and the whole tie, the whole semi-final, because of that point from Hannah Goda. And that puts Metz into the final. They'll play that match tomorrow, and they'll be watching tonight to see who goes through in the other semi-final between home team Tarnop Czech and TTC Berlin East Side, which will be 7 o'clock local time, Central European time. We're here in Poland. We hope you've enjoyed that match. You can see there Metz winning 3 matches to 1. Hannah Goda winning both of hers 3 games to 0. Daniela Ortega putting up a good battle. And Maria Xiao, very, very confident performance against the excellent Charlotte Lutz. But then Adina Diaconu taking the 3rd match off of Tintin Ho. And that gave them the lead, which Hannah was able to capitalize on. So, crowd go off for a bite to eat and a drink, and we have a little celebration and presentation to say congratulations to Hannah for getting us to the final Metz.
This match, first set was a thriller.
I think we all did amazing. The team, we are working really hard to be where we are here, and I think everyone did amazing today. I'm happy I could win too, to get the team the win. But it's a team effort at the end, and I think we did what we needed.
Zapytałem Hannę Godę, jak się czuje, będąc bohaterką tego meczu, bo wygrała 2 mecze. Ona oczywiście powiedziała skromnie, że to jest zasługa całego zespołu. What technical elements in your game was today the most important?
I think I was using my serves pretty good, and I was trying to play a bit smart because they are a really good team, and the players, they are really good. They played also very good, so I tried to do the correct stuff and listen to the coaches, and I think it worked out.
Hannah Goda powiedziała, że skupiła się przede wszystkim na tym, żeby bardzo skutecznie serwować, no i przede wszystkim słuchać wszystkich porad w swoim boksie od trenerów. Thank you very much, Hannah Goda!
Hannah Goda takes Metz TT through to the final of the European Champions League Women, presented by the European Table Tennis Union. We've moved from a final 4 to a final 3. Matilda are out, and Metz are through to the final. They'll play the winners of the holders, TTC Berlin East Side, who have come to the hosts here in the other semi-final, and that is KTS Enea Xiao Tarnop Czech of Poland. So, thank you for joining us. We will see you shortly before 7 p.m. local time, and the final 2 will be tomorrow afternoon. We'll see you then.